Trouble is brewing in India's neighborhood again. Will Bangladesh witness another violent regime change after the ouster of Sheikh Hasina? People are losing patience with the interim government led by Muhammad Yunus, once thought to be a liberal, but turned out to be a bigoted face of the Bangladeshi establishment. The free and the fair election that Yunus promised are nowhere on horizon. Thousands of Bangladesh Nationalist Party supporters marched in Dhaka on Thursday demanding an election date. In a meeting with his Council of Advisors, Chief Advisor Yunus reportedly expressed his desire to quit. So what's going on in Bangladesh? Let's decode this on point. Thousands of people marched in Dhaka demanding a firm election date. This was the first big protest against Yunus administration. This is a point to be noted because mobs had taken control of Bangladesh. Main political parties were sidelined. 2 months after announcing elections, interim government says it isn't in a position to hold election by December 2025, and the point to be noted is the only job of this interim government was to hold elections and nothing else. Army Chief Waqar-uz-Zama wants Bangladesh polls this year. Pressure is mounting on Yunus government to hold early elections because that's the job of the interim government. Instead of holding parleys on foreign policy, trying to create corridors, but this was the most fundamental job, and the word is transition. And that's what Yunus did not do. Yunus met his advisors, his Council of Advisors on Thursday. A frustrated Yunus wanted to quit, but was persuaded otherwise. A feud is growing between army and government on proposed corridor between Chittagong and Myanmar Rakhine province. General Zama is dead against the corridor proposal. He says Rohingya hub Rakhine is a security threat, but Yunus, under the pressure from the radicals, is not looking into it. In October 2024, the interim government announced that the election may be delayed until early 2026 to allow for reforms, prompting resistance from BNP. Chief Advisor Muhammad Yunus has emerged as an anti-India figure since coming to the helm of affairs. And the fact of the matter is that this was not the image of Yunus 10 years ago. He has done things which clearly puts him in this bracket. It's not a figment of imagination. Yunus said that China could gain logistical access to India's 7 northeastern states through Bangladeshi territory, and that too in Beijing. He has actually revived ties with Pakistan since the exit of Sheikh Hasina. I would say made them more dense and close. He has repeatedly made provocative statements about and against India. He tacitly backs the idea of seizing Indian territory in the northeast in the event of a regional conflict. He called for integrated economic plan for the 7 system states of Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan and India. His government has been silent on attacks on Hindus in Bangladesh. Sheikh Hasina called Yunus the mastermind behind mass killings in the country. Under him, Bangladesh has been encouraging jihadists. He appointed his Tahrir terrorist administrator for Dhaka North City Cooperation. He has the backing of pro-Pakistan Jamaat-e-Islam. A Pakistan merchant vessel docked in Bangladesh for the first time in 5 years, 5 decades under Yunus. 5 decades. India has imposed curbs on goods from Bangladesh destined for northeast. What else should we do? ISI officials have been visiting Bangladesh under Yunus. How can India expose Islamabad-Dhaka axis is the issue. Yunus says the attacks on Hindus are not communal. How do we bust this rhetoric? And is another coup imminent in Bangladesh?